How are you? It's Christine Pereira. How's it going? Thanks for joining. Happy Friday. Plug in the... Give me some hearts if you guys can hear me. I would love to make sure that my sound is working okay. Great to see you guys. How's it going? If you could type in the chat box and make sure that I can see it. It seems like Periscope's a little bit funky today. Some people are having bad connection issues. Thank you for the hearts. Let me know if you can hear me. If someone can type in the chat, that would be awesome. Thanks for joining. Thank you for joining, you guys. Hold on, let me just look at this. Awesome. Yes, you can hear me. Cool. Thank you guys for joining. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you could join the webinar. Awesome. So I'm Christine Pereira from Soulful Selling, and today I'm part of Perry 10K. It's a really exciting group about sharing inspiration with people. So every day we do a share-a-thon on a very specific topic. Today's topic is how to find your purpose, which is such an awesome topic. So I'm so excited. Thank you guys for joining. Great to see you. So we're going to talk a little bit about how to find your purpose. So feel free to share this with friends. It's a 10-minute conversation. And after me, there will be another person from Lunchpreneurs and Perry 10K talking about the same thing, which is the last one for today. But there's lots of people who have had great information today talking about how to find your purpose. So I thought this was such an interesting topic because when I first heard about this topic, how to find your purpose, I thought if I wanted to find my purpose, I would tell people to do something fun, to play, to do what, brings them joy in their life. And last night I went to a preschool, back to school night for my daughter's preschool. And it was so cool because they were talking about when you're 2 or you're 3 years old, what you are trying to do is you're trying to figure out who you are. And they were saying the best way that you can do that when you're a child is to play. And I was thinking, oh, that's what you should do as an adult too. Because I think a lot of us know it and we know it deep down, but we forget, right? Because that was my story for sure. I thought I knew what I wanted to do. I was pretty clear in college, and then I started working in the corporate world. I worked for 15 years in advertising sales at some really big companies, and I'm telling you, I was completely disconnected. I had no idea what my purpose was. I knew it wasn't to sell advertising, and it took me a really long time. Yes, we need to play more as adults. Yes. Tell me what your favorite thing is to do. For me, it's like just walking in nature, for going swimming, playing with my kids, all that stuff. Art, like I never did art before, and I did some painting at a retreat a couple months ago, and it was so amazing. What do you guys like to do to play? Tell me, I would love to hear. I like to cook too. I love to cook. I occasionally do cooking scopes. Art, yes, awesome. Yeah, so do what brings you joy, because sometimes it's hard to find your purpose. It's lost. It's like deep down in there, and it takes a lot of time. What do I do for dark now? So right now, I just started Soulful Selling Bootcamp, so I teach people how to sell authentically. You're cooking now? Awesome. What are you cooking? You can find more out about me at soulfulsellingbootcamp.com, or follow me. I'm at Soulful Selling. Because I do sales scopes almost every day. But this is great. So I love to hear what you guys are talking about. I love it when people are trying to find their purpose. The other tip that I have is if you don't know what you love, think about what you hate. And I'll tell you what I hate. I hate people who work at 9-to-5 jobs and feel like they don't have a choice, because everyone has a choice. And I guess I hate that because I did it for so long and I didn't realize it. And that is something that I am very passionate about, and it took me a long time to get there. So I thought a lot about things that everyone has a choice. Yeah. So I think, if you can't figure out what you love, because sometimes it gets lost, and it did for me for a long time. I was thinking, I don't even know what I'd like to do anymore. I'm so disconnected. So someone told me, what are you passionate about? I'm passionate about people who commute for 2 hours a day. I read an article that in the Bay Area where I live, there are people who commute 4 hours a day to work. And I just thought, that is so horrible that people have to do that. If you don't know what you love, figure out what you dislike. Yes, exactly. I hate reporting to a boss. I honestly have problems with authority. That's just me. That might not be your problem. But figure out what you like and what you don't like and what you're passionate about, even if it's something you're passionate about disliking, because you can find your passion and your purpose just from thinking about that. So find out what you love to do, what you love to do for play, what you love to do for in your leisure time, what inspires you. Perry 10K has no bosses, only collaborative change makers. Yes, and that's why it's so awesome. So I also love to listen to music. That's another thing that really inspires me. And I realized for so many years, I was not even really listening to music, except for in the car and the radio for a bit. And I thought, God, I have to get back to doing these things that I really love, because that's how I get more connected. So for me, it was like, I'm just excited to help people start their own businesses. I do that through sales, but you could do that any way you want. Yes, Katya is a visionary, and it's such a great vision. I mean, what better medium than Periscope for people to be talking about these and these topics, and to be sharing the information, and for people to give feedback, because there's people from all over the world, and I love it. There's people from Europe and from the US and from Brazil and from all over the world, and it's awesome. What else? Oh, you sing. Oh my God, another great one. I love that. What else do you guys love to do that you're passionate about? Because that's my most simple tip to find your passion or to find your purpose. Do what you absolutely love. Didgeridoo, awesome, very awesome. Yeah, so do what you love and do what brings you joy. I randomly did a cooking scope the other day just because I thought it would be fun. Has nothing to do with sales, although I definitely saw some things that were interesting and some connections there, but I just love to cook, so I thought I would cook some things, and I'm going to do some more next week. So tell me more about what you guys love to do and what brings you joy, because that is how you find it. Or if you have another suggestion on how to find your purpose, I would love to hear it, because I think just doing that and just playing is the best way. Any videos online? Oh, okay, you guys are talking to each other. Wow, I love that. There's so much conversation in here. It's awesome. So share what you love, do what you love, and even if you're at that corporate job that's 9 to 5 and you're doing that all day long, find 10 minutes a day. Find 10 minutes to do something that you love. Oh, Samba and improv. 2 amazing, amazing things. That's so great. I love that. Encouraging others. Yes, I find so often that, so often helping others helps us figure out, what we love to do. Just like they say, teaching, when you teach, you learn what you most need to learn. So, it's all of those things are so wonderful. And there's going to be another Perry 10K speaker coming up next. Let me tell you, it's Simone Vincenzi. So he's coming up next. He is going to be talking about, oh, there you are. I didn't want to try to say your at symbol, but yes. So follow him. He's going to do a great scope next about how to find your soul's purpose. And thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for the hearts. This is so awesome. And I'm Christine Pereira, and tomorrow there's Perry 10K Share-a-thon every day, even on the weekend. So there's more exciting topics tomorrow. We would love to have you join and participate. You can find out more at perry10k.com. Thank you. We're making it short and sweet today. This is my first Perry 10K Share-a-thon, so I'm super excited. Thank you. So there's somebody else coming up next. There he is. He's right there. We're excited to have you join, but I'll leave you with one last thought, and it's to think of 3 things that you absolutely love that bring you joy, and they could be anything from eating a brownie to dancing to cooking to whatever it is that brings your soul joy is how you can find your soul's purpose. That's my tip. So thank you guys for joining. I'm going to hang out for another minute until Simone joins, because I can't wait to hear his scope. Very exciting. Thank you guys, and have a great day, a great weekend. This is Christine Pereira from Soulful Selling. And cat juggling, why not? That sounds like you would need special gloves for that. But yeah, you could try that for sure. What about hamster juggling? Oh, he's live. Okay, awesome. Thanks you guys. Have a great weekend.